Living in Boulder vlog, May 1st, 2020, Friday, 5:55 a.m. I didn't get a chance to do my video yesterday. I remember I thought I could do it, but I didn't feel like it yesterday before I went to sleep. And then I just didn't get around to it yesterday, so I guess I just take a day off. Yesterday I was just, I guess, got overwhelmed, I don't know. I was working until the morning time, but then I slept on purpose yesterday because I was going to try to go to my mom's house and help her, but she encouraged me to sleep in, and then I went over there, which kind of contributed to me becoming a nocturnalist again. I'm not really falling asleep, but I'm high. I just smoked some weed, like almost the last of mine. I've been giving weed to my roommate, but he said he'd buy some today. I need to quit, though. I just had some cookies, so I'm going to get really high pretty soon. Yeah, I can't breathe anymore. I gotta quit. Anyway, yesterday I did go to my mom's house and help her clean up and vacuum and stuff, but didn't go on a ride. But yesterday on the site, I was working on. Gotta close my eyes because I'm high in order to remember what I'm thinking here. I was working on all of I guess the Sidons, the animals before the dinosaurs. They were in like the 200s BC or millions of years ago, and there was this huge list, and I never got to the end of it. But I think I got a big chunk through because I was kind of just chopping through randomly up and down. So I'll just go back to that. Luckily, the computer remembers which ones I've been to because it's purple for the ones I want been to, blue for the ones you haven't been to on Wikipedia. If I was them, I would have made the colors a little bit more different. It would be hard for more colorblind people, but whatever. So then before I finished that, I started working on rock formations, and then I started doing rock formations where they found dinosaurs and dinosaur artifacts, and then I went back to rock formations of America and then the world. Those are two different ones. Most of them don't have ages, so I just go to the article. Control F for million, and if it says million, usually that's for the age, so some of them have it. So just collecting everything from those lists that have an age, putting it on. And I'm not done with those, though, but I'm like halfway through them or something. And then I was, get bored with that. And then I was working on some dinosaur ones, actual dinosaurs. And then I went back to the list of placental mammals, and I did all of the elephants. I think I'm working on elephants now, like beginning to elephants. It's a really long list, when you look at the animals, but it's actually not too long. It's actually doable to make my timeline, where I include all of the species that ever were that are on Wikipedia. The ones that don't have the dates, I'll just throw them all together. But to copy and paste all the different animals, it's going to take a while, like a couple more weeks, but it's so interesting because I'm learning while I'm doing it. I'm not trying to waste too much time reading and stuff, but I'm copying and pasting like all the information, and it's filling up. So when I go back to the timeline, I'll have to condense all of it, but it'll condense a lot, and I'm interested to see. I think I'm going to end up dividing it like I do with my regular timeline, where I have it different rows for different things that are having to do with that time dimension. So, for example, the one that goes to 30 million years back, have that one divided between different mammals, and then like reptiles and plants, just because there's just so many different, divide the mammals ones up even maybe. So we'll see. But it's going to take forever to copy and paste. One interesting thing about and I also got I think it was yesterday, yeah, I got a screen capture every 20 years from 20,000 years ago until 13,000 years ago. So it's a lot. I think I'm going to put all those from this video I got from Vimeo, from some like educational university or something. But I did screen captures of their time-lapse video of a glaciers receding up here in the mountains on one of the the Mosquito Mountain Range. So I was going to put those on my timeline, as well as other tectonic ones that I got. But then there's this. I wanted to know like how fast there could big mutations could happen. Like dogs were like wolves just 15,000 years ago, and now they're short little pugs and stuff. But the most extreme actual mutation was insular dwarfism from the islands just off the coast of Los Angeles, or off the coast of California. Can't remember what they're called, but they had a huge 22,000-pound mastodon that got severed when the islands got separated from the mainland, and their little munchkin descendants 50,000 years later, they got severed at 60,000 years ago, and then they went extinct 10,000 years ago, probably because humans went there and hunted them. So in 50,000 years, that's 1,500 generations of 33 years, shrinks a third of an inch every generation. I did the calculation. That's like a lot smaller fraction. From 22,000 pounds down to like 440 pounds. I was going to put that on my timeline, like this shrinking as the most extreme case of mutation. It's kind of cold. I'm gonna lie down on my belly and go to sleep. Or at least rest, and if I get charged up again, I'll just go here and just keep copying pasting. It's the most enjoyable thing, because you're like, oh, what's that animal? And then you copy paste it on there on the time, and over and over again for like another 2 weeks or something. But I'd like to see how far I can go on this timeline, because it's going to be so awesome when it's done to figure out. I'll be able to recite all of history when I'm done with it. I'll become like a full paleontologist in a month. Or I'll even work on it in 2 months if I have to, but 2 months to become a paleontologist, I'll take that. Anyways, tomorrow, I'll still be just randomly throwing animals and stuff on. Similar thing. Alright, talk to you tomorrow.